All right, good evening, everyone. We're so glad you're here. My name is Karla Italiano, and
And Pasquale Italiano.
yes, we are married and we've been using the products. How long?
12 years? No,
It's almost
sort of.
13.
Almost 13. I felt it like I had like 1 year more of wellness in me. Yes, almost 13.
Right. Actually, in a couple weeks, it'll be 13
Okay.
years. So we have some experience using these products and we just want to honor you. Could I get a thumbs up from some people if you can see the slide that says Isagenix, the art of well-being? Good. And keep your thumbs up if you can also see us still as well. Okay, thank you. Thanks for that feedback. So whether you're here as a current customer to get additional inspiration and information in your journey, we welcome you. If you are a guest, we're excited you're here. Welcome. If you've been at this for a while and you're here to just keep the energy going, we're so excited that you're here. Honor you for spending your time. It's very valuable. If you're a guest, somebody obviously invited you to take a look at something that has been very meaningful to them, perhaps has changed their life physically or financially. I welcome you. I honor you for being here. I encourage you to be open. This may or may not be for you yourself, but people are joining us every single day. So even if it's not for you, it might be for somebody that you know. So you might have the opportunity to consider sharing with somebody else. So over the next 35 minutes or so,
34.
34. We're gonna just share our own journeys with this information about Isagenix, this path to financial freedom, to wellness, to overall well-being, to health, and also how to get your first order for free. So thanks for being here. As we dive in, we do just want to mention there are a couple things that our products only work when you use them, obviously, and that our financial opportunity only works if you do. So none of these products are intended to diagnose, prevent, cure, treat any disease, and any financial experiences that we share are simply our own and not guaranteed. You can check out isagenixhealth.net for more product information, and you can check out isagenixearnings.com for more income opportunity ideas. But here we'll talk about resolutions. And a lot of times we think about resolutions as something we do in the new year, but resolutions or changes to our life can be something that we implement at any time, right? And if you search online for resolutions at any time of year, these are usually the top ones all the time, right? To lose weight, improve finances, get a new job, eat healthier, manage our stress. Right? Have you ever made a resolution to change or upgrade your life in one of these areas? Type it in the chat. We'd love to know which one or ones is you. And so think about, would accomplishing one or more of these top 5 resolutions interest you? If so, just know that you're not alone, because we've all been there before. That's why we're on this call. We believe that everyone deserves to feel and experience a healthy, joyful, and abundant life. And if that sounds like you too, then we are excited to introduce you to a company that has been helping many people, including us, to feel better physically and live better financially. Today, Isagenix is an internationally trusted and respected family-owned company. Speaking of international, may have heard from my husband's accent, he's not originally born here.
I'm from the south, from south of Italy.
South of Italy.
South of Italy, yes.
Yes, so an exciting thing. And we have people on here from Australia, originally from Italy, and from Switzerland. Isagenix continues to expand globally. And this summer, they expanded into 12 new countries. So it continues to grow. We're in 26 markets around the world currently and growing. So we've helped people in all of those countries help reach their resolutions, physically, financially, or both. What Isagenix is simply the vehicle that can allow you to live better, as it has done for so many of us. Because at Isagenix, we help people just do better, right? Eat better, feel better, look better, move better, and do better. And this is what our community is focused on, our Isagenix family. And when you join us, then you will be able to feel this as well and understand that we believe we're just simply better all together.
Betterer.
Yeah.
Betterer. Yes.
Exactly. I like that word. All right. So what about you, especially if you're a guest, or even if you're not? Maybe you're in the middle of your Isagenix journey. Are you living the life that you want to live? Are you living your ideal best life? Or is there an area or two of your life that you would like to improve? Just take it to the next level, perhaps physically, financially, or both. Can you imagine if you really got to wake up and choose? If there were no limits on your health at all, for example, what would you get up and do? How would you move? What would you do? Or what if there were no limits to the time, the finances that you have? Are there different choices that you'd be making in your life on a daily basis? Think about that. Imagine that. You know, in the world today, more than ever, it's true that there are many factors beyond our control. But what if we truly took responsibility for everything that really is in our control in order to experience our best life? You know, take this into consideration. Look at your life right now. And if it's not at your ideal, what are the limitations that are keeping you from it? Or if you're living a rock solid, amazing life, what would it look just one step better, 1% better? As we move forward, we ask this because when it comes to making these resolutions or these decisions to make your life better, most people have an idea of what they want, right? You want to eat better, feel better, look better, move better, and do better.
Yeah. Sometimes you want to get out of what you are at the moment, but what is that you are looking for, right?
Right. Exactly. We want to live in a better body, live out of a bigger bank account, and we want to have the time to enjoy both, right? That's the sweet spot. And for most people, that would be a new way of living. And that's what Isagenix offers, as a vehicle to this new way of living, of simply making healthier choices, as well as plugging into a community like this one with like-minded people. We call it the art of well-being. And so tonight, we're really excited to share with you the vehicle that can allow you to make these ideal choices that lead to healthier and more abundant life, and as it already has for many of us on the call and for thousands around the world. Vehicle is Isagenix. Now at Isagenix, we talk a lot about health, because healthier choices means a company and products that you can absolutely trust. After using the products for almost 13 years ourselves, I find that again and again, the closer I look, the more that I learn, the better it gets. This is truly a no compromise company. Their commitment to the products, the quality and the effectiveness of the products is second to none. It's backed by science, approved by nutritionists. There's amazing ingredients like undenatured whey protein from grass-fed, pasture-raised, happy cows that are never treated with routine antibiotics. The products are made with natural ingredients. There's no artificial flavors, colors, sweeteners, or anything like that. And all of our products are gluten-free. Plus, Isagenix will test everything for quality, microbial activity, heavy metals, and over 70 different pesticides, because that's what no compromise means to Isagenix. And then these products get shipped directly to your door so that you can enjoy the best that Isagenix has to offer every day, as we have experienced ourselves for close to 13 years. If you are currently using Isagenix on this call chat, type in the chat, how long have you been enjoying these products? You know, what I found is that not only do these individual products stand alone, each one, but as a system, they work amazing. And this company has been founded since the beginning, nearly 2 decades ago, on addressing 3 primary challenges that we have. One is nutritional deficiency, second is toxicity, and third is stress. We're going to talk about how each of those is addressed in our system. First is through that nutritional deficiency through these shakes. These whole blend shakes are not diet shakes, they're superfood shakes. They have 24 grams of undenatured whey protein. There's also a plant-based vegan option, but they include organic whole foods like spinach, kale, mushrooms, and more. And they're really good and tasty, and they're convenient too. Right, babe, how do you use them?
Very good. Yeah, I had it as a breakfast in the morning. I get a shake. And then for lunch, when I'm in the office, it's the more practical, easy way just to consume your meal. You don't have to go out, you don't have to go to the cafeteria, you don't have to eat a meal that is really replenished of ingredients. And when they talk about empty carbs, especially, sometimes you go and get a sandwich. It really gets you maybe full at the moment, and then you have the secondary effect in the afternoon when you start being sleepy, and then getting hungry again after a couple of hours. It's just a ripple effect after the other. It really gets you down the hole. It's really bad. You said I have a shake. Said, how can you stay with a shake? It fills me up. It's just a mental state where you need to necessarily to fill your belly up and your eyes closed in the afternoon. you're just alert, you are active, you are full of energy. It's lovely. I like it. I've been using now for, yeah, for 12 years. And it's just part of my style of life.
Yeah, it's become part of our lifestyle. It's like the foundation. It's a go-to. It's just like having any other food in our pantry that you think you regularly keep in your fridge or pantry, and you go to it, and it's the foundation that allows us to feel our best. So each shake has the nutritious value of like 3 plates full of organic food. So it's super nutrient dense, and it can fill in any gaps that you're missing, right? So that's the first challenge addressed, nutritional deficiency. The second is toxicity. Right. So in addition to providing your body with the delicious nutrient-dense shakes, we also understand the importance of gently cleansing out the toxins. Right. We hear a lot about intermittent fasting today, right? Drop a 1 in the comments if you have heard of intermittent fasting. It is like a buzzword, but since 2002, when this company was founded, it was founded on this foundational idea of intermittent fasting. It is a nutritionally supported cleanse. It is like fasting, but instead of starving yourself on your own, you actually have botanicals that nourish your body while you cleanse. There's aloe, berries, turmeric, and peppermint that protect and nourish the body in this Cleanse for Life drink that you see pictured, that support your body while you're fasting. Babe, do you cleanse?
My wife made me. No, I I do it. Sometimes I feel like I want to. You need a little bit of a rest, and it's nice. There are those pictures where you see the person, the figure of the person with the toxins inside, and how really getting rid of the toxin allows you also to lose some weight, because the body really fill up fat. It's incredible how all the studies, also the Chicago University results, shows how the visceral fat are released during our cleanse day in a very study supported by data result. It's amazing, and the results it's for everybody, and I like it. Yes, it doesn't. I must admit, the very first time I did it was hard, especially because Karla let me start with the 2 days. And I said, okay.
You did great. We did 2 days in a row.
It's surprising, like you do the first day, you say, I'm not going to leave. The second day, then it's become normal. And then you start doing it normally without any difficulty. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it gets easier the more you go. And you can start with a 2-day cleanse or just 1 day at a time. Either way, it's very effective.
Yeah. If you don't have a wife like mine, you can still do it at your pace.
Right. I mean, we have guys and girls on the call. We have men and women who do this, and it can be counterintuitive because we think, oh gosh, when you don't eat, you're not going to build muscle. But actually, and I think we're going to show this in a later slide, but studies show that by intermittent fasting, you actually maintain more lean muscle, and actually builds your human growth hormone, your HGH, when you fast. So lots of amazing science, a lot of amazing benefits to intermittent fasting. You can Google it, but definitely fat loss and visceral fat loss is one of our favorites. So the third challenge, right? We talked about nutritional deficiency and then toxins, and now stress. Anyone have stress? Drop a 2 in the comments.
1, 2, 3, cry. It's time to cry. Don't miss it. Oh, just let's count it. No, it's physical stress, it's emotional stress sometimes. Everything just speed up your aging process. You feel it.
Yes.
You feel it. And it's good to have something that nutritionally really helps your body to respond better.
Stress can have many negative effects on the body. And so what Isagenix does provide this are products with adaptogens. And one of our most notable products is Isagenix Supreme, which you see pictured here. It has hundreds of ingredients, many of them these herbal botanicals called adaptogens, which are designed to help protect the body from negative effects of stress. Again, physical, mental, emotional stress. These are amazing. How many servings of Isagenix Supreme do you enjoy today if you are a customer on that? I think I enjoy at least 2, sometimes up to 4 a day of Isagenix. How about you, babe?
I drink e-shots.
Yeah, those have adaptogens too.
And it's crazy, like I cannot drink coffee because it really gives me a little bit of headache after a while, or just a little bit too much while. The e-shots instead keeps me alert, keeps me full of energy, and takes care of my stress levels, especially during the day.
Yeah, energy plus stress resistance, our little e-shot energy drinks. Those are amazing. Well, speaking of that, so we have our 3 core challenges that we're addressing with the Isagenix system. But in addition to that, I mean, there's hundreds of products all designed to help out. I mean, one of the things that we really excel at Isagenix is snacks, right? How many times do you snack between meals? Probably a lot, right? And when it comes to snacks, we've got you covered with nutrient dense, and not just healthier options, but truly functional, nutrient dense foods. These isoline bars, for example, can be a snack. These bars specifically can also be a meal. They have the ingredients and the nutrients that you need, the 20 grams of high quality protein, the right balance of minerals and organic foods, and metabolism. Are there some other favorite snacks that you have?
Of course. I love the whey thins. I adore the Harvest, and I eat them by myself and sometimes with broth. And talking about broth, what do we have?
We have bone broth, right? And the Harvest thins, the whey thins he's talking about are variations of like a protein cracker, gluten-free protein chip or cracker. It's amazing. If you're a customer, write in your favorite flavor of Harvest thins or whey thins.
Yeah. Harvest thins is my favorite. It's really that chili flavor that's really
the Thai sweet chili is my favorite too. We were both snacking on those today.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got you covered there with snacks.
And the chocolate. Did we mention?
Oh, we didn't mention chocolate. Isadelites.
Come on, don't forget the chocolate.
I know. What? Friends don't let friends cleanse without Isadelites chocolate, especially. Right. Yes. Great. Well, we could talk forever on the different products, but we want to make sure we get chocolate. This one in. I know he eats the dark chocolate. I like the peanut butter milk chocolate. They're really super good. But truly, if you want to take your nutrition to the next level, you need to add the complete essentials with Isagenesis. This is a daily product that I just got more of for both of us because this is a daily habit for us. They're conveniently packed in AM and PM packs so that you just open it up. It has your vitamins, minerals, omega-3 fatty acids, super plant extracts that support proper muscle function, immune function, and healthy skin. And one of the capsules in there, specifically the Isagenesis, it supports the health of your telomeres and youthful cell function. It alone is like probably one of the most scientifically advanced products, which says a lot because everything is pretty advanced.
Yeah, we don't have time to go through all the researches, the steps, etc. It's amazing what they did. How did they come up with this with this product?
Absolutely. Well, in addition to those 3 core challenges I mentioned, and of course the snacking and all the additional things, that there are targeted solutions that you can look for to look your best. So for example, you're looking for a better night's sleep, we have solutions for that. Are you looking for better digestive health? We have solutions for that. Are you trying to eat more vegetables or wanting more energy throughout the day? Looking for healthier snacks? We have solutions for each of them. Or maybe you're an athlete, maybe you're an elite athlete, collegiate, professional, or Olympic athlete, or maybe just an everyday weekend warrior, whatever the case is. We have amazing nutritional support for working out. Specifically, it's called the Amped line. We don't have a lot of time to go into it, but I know like we both use it a lot, right? What are some of your favorite Amped products?
I'm an Olympic gold medal wannabe winner.
I didn't know this was a dream of yours.
Yes, that was. I fell in love with the performance, although I've never used products before, supplements. But trusting actually the product Isagenix, I started using the Amped line. And first of all, I start with the Nitro. That is a pre-workout, and it has dual benefit. First of all, it keeps you more blood flow and helps you during the exercise, etc. But for me, especially for me, just motivates me to do it. Because I don't want to work out, and I don't go to the gym. I don't have time, so I do it sometimes at work, at home, or during the weekend. I just get it. In 30 minutes, I need to do something. Just I cannot stop. So I do the Nitro, and then BCAA during the exercise, and then after the post-workout.
Post-workout repair.
The repair. And that really is my basic, my 3 steps. Plus, I add some protein. I can see the difference. Honestly, I do the exercise through that app on the phone. The
IsaBody app. Yeah, that's coming up on the slide.
So it's not just who knows what exercise. He allows me also to have some variety. But I really can see the difference in my muscle, really, really.
Yeah, I noticed too.
I never been so fit like using these products.
Right.
And that's really relieving because aging is really
And yeah, we're going to get to our stories in a second. You'll get to see the difference. But just a note here, you don't have to take our word for it. Isagenix backs up everything they do with science. And for example, Isagenix was compared to the heart healthy diet, which is the medical gold standard. If you go to the doctor, like, I want to do, feel better, I want to be healthier, they're gonna give you the heart healthy diet. But compared to the heart healthy diet, those using the Isagenix system experience 2 times more weight loss, 78% more fat loss, and they kept 2 times more muscle than those on the heart healthy diet. It's so impressive. If you want to read about this and all of our published peer-reviewed scientific research studies, they can be found at isagenixhealth.net/research. So be sure to check those out. Plenty, yeah. Different solutions, you guys. These before and after pictures are results that you can't get anywhere else. If you're in your 20s or 30s, you just want to look or feel better, Isagenix can help. Let's say you're in your 40s and you want to look and feel better, Isagenix can help you with that. At any age, 50s and 60s and beyond, can definitely help you, no matter what your background, what your age, what situation in life. Good nutrition helps the body to perform like it was designed. Now here, check this out. You might know these people.
You can tell it's good for teenagers. The one on the right is a great example of, yeah.
Right. Well, when I've always been health conscious, but what I found is that I was focusing on food so much and I was obsessed about what I should and shouldn't eat. I was working out excessively, probably like twice a day in the gym. I just wasn't getting results. And I thought that was the way it was when you get older. But, a friend shared the system with me years ago, and I decided to give it a try. And what I found is that I released the weight that I needed with ease and maintained it with ease now for years. And having that sort of experience empowered me and gave me the confidence and the courage to go for getting in the best shape of my life, which is what you see here. Well, obviously that isn't my daily mode of operation. It was because I put these products in my body and I could see the results and I got to experience what the body could do, that it let me do that. And absolutely, I think on the next slide, maybe you see like an everyday before and after. And on the next slide, you see an everyday before and after. And the difference is just amazing. But most of all, it has allowed me to not be obsessed, give me freedom in my thoughts so that I don't have to obsess about what I'm eating and just maintain a healthy lifestyle. What about you, babe?
Well, you can tell. I mean, I was 10 years younger in the picture on the left, and on the right, I feel much healthier. That is the most rewarding. You feel healthier, but also you look better, and you keep working out. You know that things do not need to go worse and worse. The best shape of your life has to come.
Yes.
It's really.
You don't have to be scared of aging anymore. Fuel your body with the nutrition. That looks great. Great job, babe. Here are some other
I don't look
photos.
sexy, right? But
no, you look great, babe. These are some of these people on our team. Some of you are on the call. This is you. Like, type it in the chat. If you're using the products, whether you're on the slide or not, type in what results you've experienced from using the products. You have athletes, people of every age. My aunt is on this page. My mom's sister, in front of the library books, she lost 100 pounds and maintained it. Also, Don Britton in the lower left corners lost 100 pounds and maintaining it. Men and women, people of all ages, marathon runners, athletes, just a handful of like the hundreds of.
2 more in our own team. Right.
Yeah, we have several with 100-pound club member. Yes, we have John, Kristen and John are probably, I can't see everyone's face, but I know Hastings are probably on here. John's a 100-pound club member. He's our newest member in our team. Brian Brown also is another 100-pound club member from our team. So whatever your goal is, if it's to lose a significant amount of weight or just to feel better, maybe even to gain healthy, lean muscle, these products will help you obtain those results. Now, These results are possible because of the products, the systems, they work. Plus, you get a community of people to support. And our IsaBody Challenge is something that every single person gets to do for free. And just for doing it every 16 weeks, you get a free t-shirt like this one. This is one of them. And $200 in free products. So every 16 weeks, that means each account can give you $600 a year. So we have 2 accounts, one for him, one for me. And so that's $1,200 in free Isagenix every single year. So you want to make sure you sign up for that on your app. So those are products that you can experience. Now, imagine you're looking better, you're feeling better, you're enjoying these products, and you love them so much that you want to share with other people. And imagine if you could get paid for sharing the gift of Isagenix with other people, with those that you care about the most, who want to feel better as well. Our community grows because so many of us are sharing what we love with those that we love. We have a social well-being community to support you and help you thrive, and that grows by word of mouth. As an added benefit, the company pays you amazing referral bonuses. So why might you want to consider the opportunity side of Isagenix? I know I didn't at first, but eventually I did. We might want to consider because most people need more money. Would you agree? I mean, most people were taught to go to school, get a good education, to get a good job and climb the corporate ladder and eventually earn 6 figures. That seems to be the ultimate financial goal that a lot of us face.
And then get in prison for the rest of your life.
Somebody's still working a corporate job here. But even for those among the top 9% who have accomplished these goals and are in 6 figures, life can still be expensive. And whether you're paying off student loans or you've graduated and you're paying down your credit cards or your mortgage, millions of people are still struggling to make ends meet. After-tax income, even for someone earning $100,000 a year, doesn't always leave much to live on, let alone get ahead. So people are looking for more take-home pay, and that usually means a different way to earn it. Trading time for money, as in a traditional job, is rarely the best way to get ahead because it requires more time. There's only so much time in the day. But what if there's a different way to earn some additional income? Well, there is. We're excited to share with you, and it's one of the best ways to accomplish this. And we believe it is in partnering with us in Isagenix.
And the amount of the goal, it depends on the goal that you have, right? Sometimes you can.
Yeah, some people just want to get their products paid for.
Yeah.
Some want to choose to just get rid of that burden. Like, think about a monthly payment you make that just keeps you up at night. Maybe you have a loan you're paying off. Maybe it's your mortgage or rent. Maybe it's a car payment. What's that payment that keeps you up at night? And what if you could take care of that and just not have to think about it? That's a big goal for a lot of people. Maybe you want to replace your income. Maybe you want to hit a financial home run. Whatever the case is, it's so rewarding because the opportunity with Isagenix is simply by sharing a gift with them, something that can change their life. And you can learn, like we do in our teams and from the corporate training, how to leverage social media to expand your network further, how to talk to people and invite them to take a look so that you can potentially earn more. Because you get to work when you want, from wherever you want, with the people that you enjoy being around the most. You'll understand why thousands of people in countries literally around the world love earning additional income by sharing this gift of Isagenix. It makes it a classic win-win. So you get to feel better using the products, and you get to live better with the opportunity to earn daily pay, weekly commissions, and monthly bonuses, all for sharing the gift of Isagenix with others, right? Many people are looking for new ways to create an income, especially with the uncertainty of recent times. Having a plan B is a smart choice. I love using Isagenix because the products don't have to negatively impact your household income, even on its own. It's simply food. So you're redirecting money that you'd be spending anyway on food elsewhere and simply redirect it into your Isagenix account. Then you get your products paid for and then some. Right? It's an exciting opportunity that you can choose to go however big you need and what your need is.
Yeah, if you think of any other sidekick activity to get some money back, you eat really your overhead, and then you don't have to store any inventory. You don't have to come up front with a lot of investment. It's just little by little you start accumulating, creating that extra income. It's incredible what the network marketing actually can do for everybody.
Yes, I mean, we're both engineers and he's still in his job, but I've been able through a lot of hard work and commitment to replace my previous engineering corporate income through simply sharing the products and helping people continue to share the products. Now, initially we started together and we were customers alone for 6 years without intentionally growing a business. We didn't share. I think I shared with him and my parents. That was it. But we were paying out of pocket gladly for these products because it was just part of our grocery money, and we enjoyed the results so much. But then we had a financial need, and I had decided to stay home by that point. Our girls were going to a private school. We needed extra cash. I didn't want to go back to a cubicle, and I knew there was a financial opportunity for this. I was open to learn more. I attended training. I learned what I could, and I dove in, and it created not only the money we need to send them to private school, but also the residual income. And if we can share just a personal story for a bit, when we started this business, it was for the private school, it was for the extra money. But what we didn't realize is how much our family would truly need this. Think about it. Have you ever thought about having a what if account? Like, what if something happened? What if you lost a job or a spouse lost a job, which is a real scenario in today's world? Or what if somebody that you loved called you and said, they're in their last days, could you drop everything and go? Or what if you got sick? Or what if your child got sick? That was a reality for us. We had no idea when we started building this that we would rely on the residual income so much, because one of our daughters, who is now fine today, was diagnosed with leukemia. And it was because we had committed to this business in advance that when the uncertainty hit, we were able to stay by her side and focus on her. And here's a picture of her, and she's doing great today. But the reason I share this with you is to encourage you to be prepared and to think about, not that this specific challenge is going to be yours, but if and when uncertainty shows up in your life, having additional money is choice. And there's no other season in life when you want choice when you hit a significant challenge like this. And Isagenix offers you the vehicle to be prepared. Okay, so getting started.
Or can be simply as a toxic environment in the office that you want to get out of it. Just saying.
He loves his job. Okay, getting started is simple. You simply set up a customer account. Your account itself is free. It only takes about 10 minutes to decide what products will be right for you. And the person who invited you on this call can help customize. And you're only ordering your own products. You're not stocking inventory. It's only what you consume yourself. Then the next step is to upgrade your account to associate. This is what allows you the opportunity to get paid money for your referrals. And in the meantime, store up rewards points. It is a $29 annual fee that also provides you with your own personal Isagenix website. That's included with that, online training, support, and much more. Right? Just a quick example of how you can get your money back on your first product paid for is each time you refer somebody to Isagenix, you get a bonus. In this example, you have two people, let's say it's Mary on the left and David on the right. They each start with a value pack, which I'm going to show you what that is in a second. But when they each start with the value pack, you get a $100 bonus for each. That's really cool, right? But now Isagenix will double that when you have 2 or more enrollments in the same commission week, which is Monday through Sunday. So let's say Mary and David both enroll with you within the same commission week. You're going to get $200 each. Plus, you get a one-time rank advancement bonus. The first time you get those first two referrals is additional $100. That's a total of $500 cash to you for referring 2 people. That's pretty incredible. That can vary depending on what they start with, but the bonus money here is truly incredible.
And they don't have to be named David and Mary. That's fill
in the blank on your own names. Now, let's say that Mary and David, or whoever they are, pick some Italian names to make this international call. When they hear that you've earned $500 for referring to people, they're going to want to do the same thing, right? And we can help them do that by each of them enrolling their own 2 people and offering their first 2 referrals. So let's say Mary enrolls 2 people. She gets paid that $500 too, but you get an additional $100. Isagenix will reward you for helping your team. Same thing. David refers his first 2 people, you get $100 for that. Okay. So in this example, you see that extra $100 here. But there's more, is that when you've achieved this rank with you share with 2 and they share with 2, this is the rank of manager. When you get there in 60 days, it's an extra $250. If you're keeping track, that's $950 in bonuses up front. Like that'll pay for some products for a while for you.
These are bonuses.
These are bonuses, and we can map it out further. And if you want to go further, schedule time with me or the person who invited you additional time, we can map it out to over $10,000 in bonus money up front that's available for you. And then above and beyond that, what if you want to earn even more? Above and beyond the bonuses, this is truly the gift of network marketing. It's the residual income. And with Isagenix, you simply build 2 teams, a left team and a right team, and they simply continue to grow. It doesn't matter if you've enrolled them. All that's required for you is that you personally have 2 enrolled, 1 left and 1 right. And when they share and they share and they share, you continue to accumulate volume on 2 legs, left and right, and you earn cycle pay, which is paid out weekly. This is the magic. This is residual income and the true gift.
The genius of this compensation plan. If you have known other network marketing compensation plan, you really realize how better is this. If you never know any, you just realize it.
Yeah, if this is your first company, feel fortunate that you're here. And so, whether it's 2 or 10 or 20 people that you share Isagenix with, and they continue to share, you're going to earn to unlimited levels on all of these. And again, we could go out in detail, but basically just know that the pathway's here. The great thing about this is that you don't have to understand it to get paid. I remember getting calls from the company of like, do you want to know what your bonus is? It's like $3,000 for the month on top of your regular pay. I'm like, I don't know how I earned that. Now I do, and I get to help my team do it. But my point is you don't have to understand all the steps to get paid. You simply share with people, help them get to repeat. Right? In your business center, your residual income can max out at $27,000 per week. And then you open a new business center and you can do that again. You open a new business center. It's truly unlimited, but it accumulates over time as you continue to share. As I mentioned before, is simply redirecting your food budget. The studies have shown typically people are spending about $7 a meal. Think about the times where you're out and about, you get hungry, you grab something. Where Isagenix, a shake, which is a full meal, is about $4 a serving, less than that. So it's saving you money simply by redirecting your food. Okay, so now what do you do next? Next, you're going to select the products or the system of products that's right for you. And again, if you're a guest here, the person who invited you will customize and help you decide what is best for you. I'm going to share with you 3 of the most popular ways to get started today. Here highlighted on the left is the basic pack. It comes with everything you need for your shake days and cleanse days for 30 days. It's around $269. And this price is 25% off retail that you get with your preferred customer account. Now, starting today in the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico through Sunday, there is also free shipping and an additional 10% off of all these packs. So that's really exciting. Here's the premium pack, which is really popular because you get everything in the basic pack plus the additional things that are highlighted in the box. It's around $400. And again, today through Sunday in the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico, free shipping and an additional 10% off promotion. And here's the value pack. This is the one that we used in the example of Mary and David, or whoever you were thinking of in our example. And our value pack is around $5.99. plus tax. And again, today through Sunday, the extra promotion is free shipping and an additional 10% off. There's opportunity for huge savings. Okay, so now let's ask you, if not now, when? Now that we've shown you a way to lift some of those burdens and limitations, keeping you from that ideal life that you imagined in the beginning, whether it's a financial, physical, or time restraints, this can be the path to lift those for you, to help you be even more empowered in your life. Is this enough to help you take action, take that next step towards that ideal version, that resolution that you're after? Are you ready to say yes? If so, we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, satisfaction guarantee. And so, I mean, you don't need it because they work, but it's there for you just to have that extra confidence. You can get the cost of your products back if you don't love them for any reason.
If you try them, you don't love them.
Yeah, I had somebody send back their box without trying them. So, you have to use them for them to work.
Just try them. Try them.
Right.
You will
right.
not return it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
But
if
you can.
you can. It is there for you, and it's very simple, and it's very simple to do it. It's not a big ordeal. But your next step would be to open your wholesale account and shop for the products yourself, to try them, put them in your body, see how you feel. To do that, you just simply get back to the person who invited you here to get your products ordered. And if in addition to a product experience, you're ready for this lifestyle of financial freedom as well, then we've got you. We have got training calls, working calls, presentation calls just like this, mornings, afternoons, evenings, to fit every schedule. So all you have to do is plug in and see where you go with this. In fact, you can come back to this exact call on this same link next week at the same time and bring 2 friends with you. Okay, so please get back right away with the person who invited you here tonight. Thank you for being on this call. I look forward to seeing you on the next call. And we will hang out here for a few minutes to answer any questions that you might have. So feel free to type them in the chat. All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. It's a great presentation. Good night.
Good night.
Great job, Karla and Pasquale. You guys are
Thank
great.
you.
Oh,
Thank you.
oh, thank you, Lou.
Great job.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.